The tools and the processes that we use to activate our places within the developments that we do starts when we're first designing and programming the space. So we start with a program. So we look at the community and all its diversity. We look at the demographics, who lives around the area, who's going to live in our new area, and we start with that program. And then that translates into the design, the physical infrastructure to support that. So if we're creating like a town square that we spoke about today, we try to co-locate a lot of uses so that the everyday activities on the 24-hour clock can happen, or the annual clock of a community and how that celebrations can happen within that. So co-location would be with schools, with shopping and retail, a community center, all those daily uses that people will congregate anyways, and that will activate the space naturally. Now on top of that, we'd also look at governance structures. So governance structures is we'd be working with the community so they can self-determine their own social infrastructure that overlays on a lot of the public domain. So a governance structure we would see or encourage would be sustainable. So it would be self-perpetuating and fulfilling the needs of the community. I'll use the example of town squares. When we're looking at that 24-hour clock of daily and weekly use of a public domain, we'll also look at the annual seasonal events. So any kind of given public domain can operate for individual use as well as group gathering. So that comes down to the physical infrastructure that we provide.